These tiny micro habits will help you become healthier and also look better, and you can easily implement them into your day-to-day life. Let's start with the video. So the most important thing is that you need to consume foods that are good for you. But how can you know that foods are good for you? And there's a simple rule that I follow. I always read the ingredient list. And if the list is super long, don't buy this product. If there are certain numbers and weird things that you don't know what it is, like E402 or something, don't buy this product. These are chemicals that are put into this food to really make it taste better or make this food a certain color. These are all chemicals. You don't want to put them into your body. And you also need to realize, this is something that took me a lot of time, not everything that we can buy is good for us. I would really say that most of the things that we can buy are not good for us. So be aware of that and always look out for unprocessed foods. I know it's hard to cook in our day-to-day lives, but there are some simple things that you can really do that are not taking so much time to cook. As an example, you could buy couscous. It's made within 5 minutes, and some veggies that you can mix into this couscous. And this is already something that is quickly made and nurtures you. What I also like to do is then add tofu or other things to it, like tempeh or some things that give you protein as well, because we need protein in order to not get hungry easily afterwards. So really look out for things that are easy and simply made, don't take too long, and are really nurturing your body. This is not sponsored, but I really want to show you an app that helps me a lot. The app is called Yuka, and you can basically scan everything in the supermarket. If it's cosmetics, if it's body wash, if it's something to eat, and it shows you how risky the product is. And this made me realize how bad it actually is, because there are so many products that are rated 0 out of 100 and that are easy for us to buy. And now I also see many people buying things also for their kids because they don't know better and they live an unhealthy life, have diabetes, and it's such a huge topic that is not really talked about. And this is something that really bothers me, because we should stay healthy and our government should also work for us to stay healthy and not allow products into the supermarkets that are cancerous or that cause inflammation or other things. But we live in a world where basically the money rules, so we need to help ourselves, and I like to use this app to really see what is inside this product and if I could really buy it or not. So this is definitely my recommendation for you to download this app and try it out. I will link it down below. Another easy thing is to drink more water and to cut out drinks that are sugary and are not good for you. I also include caffeine to this, and I'm guilty of drinking too much coffee. But we need to also give our body time without caffeine. And I really try to just drink 1 cup of coffee, and I try to aim for like 2 hours after I get up, and not to drink coffee late, like not after 4 p.m. I really try to implement this into my day. And I can really suggest you to try to then replace products or drinks that are not good for you with healthier versions. As an example, if you like to drink sugary fruit drinks, you could try to drink a fruit tea. And I know it all takes some time to implement it, but your body will thank you later. And also drinking water is super important. You can even download apps to track how much you drink, and the app could even send you reminders to drink more. So this is really helpful, especially if you struggle with not drinking enough. As I already said, we want to prevent processed foods, especially the highly processed ones, because they basically mostly only contain chemicals and they are not nurturing. There are things included in these foods that make us crave them more. Basically, you get addicted and you want to eat more, eat more, eat more. And I'm pretty sure we have all experienced that. Let's say a bag of chips. I don't know, like I could never eat 3 or 4 chips and then think to myself, okay, that's it. Like I want to eat half of the bag at least. So this is why I'm not eating chips at all for such a long time now. And believe me, all of these processed foods, you will not miss them anymore after some time, because your body also needs to get used to eating other foods that are not filled with chemicals. So really try to aim for not processed foods. Try to make things yourself, even if it's maybe hard, but you could, as an example, make chips for yourself. So you don't have to never eat chips again. You can just make them for yourself, and they are way healthier, and your body will thank you for this. So basically, everything in life is about balance as well. And I'm always a big fan of replacing bad things with healthier ones. So we don't want to say, I'm going to restrict myself and never eat this type of food again. We want to replace it and find a way to eat the foods, but in a healthier way. So the next time that you go to the supermarket, I want you to look at all the foods that are in your cart and think to yourself, wait, how processed are those kind of foods? And if you take a look at the ingredient list and you see E64, please just put it back. Don't do this to your body. Another thing that is so essential is movement. We are just all sitting down all day and we are not moving our body enough. And movement is not only essential for our body itself, it's also essential for our minds. So try to implement more walking. It's hard, I know. I also struggle with that because in my dream life, I would walk 10,000 steps every day. If I'm being honest, really not manageable, but I always try my best. So what I try to implement more is parking further away from the supermarket or places that I'm going to. So I really take more steps and they all sum up. And I also try to go for a walk sometimes and just move my body more. And I also track how much I'm moving myself because it's really important. And I go to the gym regularly. This is really important for me, and go on a treadmill there, like slow pace, but at least I'm moving my body. And this is something that really helped me, and I really want to encourage you to move your body as well. Another thing that is essential for our body and our health and also our mind is working on our posture. Because when you are sitting up straight, you radiate also confidence and that you're sure about yourself. And this also has to do with your self-esteem afterwards. And of course, if your body is always like this, you will have a lot of pain, and especially when you get older, this will really lead to an even worse posture. So working on this early on is essential, and you can always kind of like watch yourself how you are sitting and moving throughout the day, and if you catch yourself sinking down, just get back up again. Whoa, okay, this is the most important thing, I would say, to sleep consistently and enough. We always forget how important sleep is, and we think to ourselves, I can work more, I could sleep less. You need sleep in order to work. Don't cut down on the wrong things. And if you really sleep bad and not enough over a longer time, your body will get really unhealthy, and your mind as well. This can lead to depression and other disorders. So really focus on your sleep. You should aim for 7 to 9 hours sleep a day. It also depends on you, because some people can sleep 6.5 hours and feel super energized, and if they would sleep 9 hours they would feel horrible. So you need to really watch your body, what is good for you, what is bad for you, and then act accordingly. Something else that is super healing and important for you is to eat more mindfully. So really take the time when you're eating and focus on the food, taste the food, and think to yourself, wow, okay, I deserve to have some phone-free time now where I'm just focusing on eating. And in this way, your body will also slow down and feel that you are eating. Because if we distract ourselves all the time, we will get hungrier faster, and then we will gain weight faster. So it all just sums up, and everything is connected, as you can see, like everything is connected. So really eat more mindfully, focus on the food that you're eating, and think to yourself, wow, this tastes amazing, or I'm grateful for all the food that is on my plate. And just make this a ritual for yourself every day, to have like 20 to 30 minutes where you just focus on eating slowly and mindfully. Last but not least, I want to encourage you to be consistent. We cannot aim for being perfect. As I told you, like in my perfect reality, I would walk 10,000 steps a day and would not have cravings from time to time. And it's normal that we are all not perfect. But the thing that really separates you from being unhealthy or healthy is to being consistent and implementing things that help you into your day. And just doing these things consistently over and over again. Of course, you will eat unhealthy sometimes, but it's also about balance and that you are more consistent with eating healthy. So always try to aim for balance. Don't aim for restriction because this will backfire in the end. I had a really bad eating disorder because of that. So really focus on balance and not aiming for being perfect. You cannot be perfect, and that's totally fine. You just need to be consistent and focus on the things that are easy to implement, and just think to yourself, okay, my body is important, I'm working on that, I'm not perfect, but I'm consistent. So my beautiful angels, this was it with today's video, and I really hope that you implement some of these tips into your day-to-day life and that you stay healthy and get even healthier. If you found these tips helpful, like and subscribe, and we will see each other on Sunday with the next video. Bye bye!